Hi there. Thank you for joining us today. We're excited to have you with us for this session. I'm Janine from Landco, and whether you're tuning in from near or far, we appreciate you taking the time to be here. So we're excited to have you with us as we explore why now is a truly unique time to rediscover and invest back home in the Philippines. So whether you're looking for a place to call home, a smart investment, or simply a deeper connection to the islands, you're in the right place. So sit back, relax, and let's take this journey together. When we talk about premium leisure living and investment opportunities back home, one name truly stands out: Landco Pacific. For over 30 years, Landco has been at the forefront of developing upscale, sustainable communities in the country's most sought after destinations. So let's take a closer look at what makes Landco more than just a developer, but a partner in building your legacy.
Your littlest child is sometimes your favorite. So to the extent that you are not as big as a Meralco or a PLDT, we still pay attention to you because we enjoy going to Calatagan and San Juan and Laia, right? From a tourism standpoint, Calatagan and Laia and San Juan provide the tourist spots that help people enjoy themselves. No? We're not into the traditional real estate company that builds high-rise or horizontal developments, let's say local housing. We're not focusing really on leisure, building leisure communities. First major project was Punto Fego, in joint venture with the family of Pedro Rojas. No? It's out there in Batangas, and that was a community. It eventually evolved into first-class, second home kind of community out there in Batangas. It's an excellent piece of property and a very successful project for the Philippines. Metro Pacific Investments was formed to be a holding company investing in infrastructure projects that are needed by the Philippines. No? And that precisely defines the role and the responsibility of Metro Pacific in relation to the country and to nation building. So we've invested in power through Meralco, which is the biggest power company in the country. That is Meralco since expanded into outside of distribution into generation and is making major investments in gas plants and solar plants. No? We've also invested in tollways, which is essentially an enabler of businesses and communities to generate effective and efficient mobility of our people as they move from places to places, be it home to work, work to home, or even from home to places of tourism. It's easy enough for Metro Pacific to build tollways that could lead to those tourist destinations. For example, our resorts in Batangas, Calatagan, and San Juan and Laia could be reached with tollways that we have built in the south. A bit more challenging are the tourist spots in Visayas and Mindanao, albeit we built the largest bridge in the Philippines, which is Cebu, which facilitates the movement of people and goods between the island of Cebu and the island of Mactan. And the international airport is in Mactan. So that's where we could help in terms of providing the relevant mobilities to our people. Obstacles that confront the growth of the Philippine economy is really identifying those businesses that bring jobs to our people. I've always considered poverty as the real ending of the Philippines, and the answer to that is quite simple: it's jobs. No? And most of our poor people are located in the rural areas. Landco performs an important role in nation building because to the extent that it can develop, hopefully, a nationwide network of resorts and leisure communities, then we're doing a bit to help the economy and build this nation. Right?
I know you love the beach, so let me take you on a virtual trip to Luzon's most stunning coastlines, all just a 2 to 3 hour scenic drive from Metro Manila. So, did you know that Batangas is now the second most visited region for domestic travel in 2024? And with new road developments like Calax and the upcoming City Bex, the drive is actually easier than driving within Metro Manila. So the first stop on our trip is Calatagan, Batangas. The Nautilus is our most recent beachfront condominium development located within our leisure estate, Calatagan South Beach or Castle B. Casubi has also just been certified as a 4-star resort. So imagine living inside a resort where you can live, work, and play however you please and have premium resort service within reach. Craving peace, wellness, and quality family time? Calatagan is your perfect escape. So, known for its serene vibe, Casubi also has residential commercial lots where you can own a slice of paradise.
Introducing the Nautilus, a stunning 10-story residential condominium and serviced residences nestled in the tranquil shores of Calatagan, Batangas.
This is an avant-garde exclusive investment. I'm sure you haven't seen a building like this here in the Philippines. The way the architecture, the sustainability in the design, the amenities. I mean, it's a residential building with a speakeasy, I mean, with a roof deck pool. The amenities are great aside from it being sustainable. The architecture is beautiful. It's avant-garde in its design, in sustainability and architecture and some of the features. Now, exclusive. Well, we're selling for like 300,000 per square meter. No? So when you're not using it, you're earning money from it. It is actually self-liquidating. And then since it will be run like a hotel, I could foresee future property appreciation. A great example is Peninsula de Punta Fuego. We launched that in the mid-90s. That was like less than 5,000 pesos per square. Now, 30 years after, it's trading for 100,000. No, you have 20 extra money by enjoying it. No, so that is the great thing about land. It's really for those who've toiled, who've really risen through the ranks, who took their careers seriously, who ate the stress and came out successful, and you just want a serene place to enjoy the world-class sunset with your family and friends. I think that's who this project is for. That's who the Nautilus is for.
Inspired by the elegance and sophistication of a cruise ship, the Nautilus offers a unique and unforgettable living experience, nestled within the resort community of Calatagan South Beach, or Casubi, the epitome of beachside living.
Even during the Spanish times, like this has already been where the old rich used to play. It is a beautiful place. It is a very serene and it's not so busy. So if you wanted to relax, this is really the place to be.
Landco Pacific, as an innovative developer, has transformed embracing the coastal life with landmark projects in Batangas, such as Casubi. These properties, managed by Landco Lifestyle Ventures, ensuring world-class hospitality and amenities.
We formed this group called Landco Lifestyle Ventures, and basically Landco Lifestyle Ventures will run this unit for you. As a hotel, you are literally living in a 4-star resort. We will operate the Nautilus as a 4-star hotel, and it will be a stress-free investment for you.
Beyond its breathtaking beauty, the Nautilus offers exceptional investment opportunities.
You have run the rat race. You have, you've cut your teeth. You've put your nose to the ground. You have done well for yourself. And now you just want to have stress-free weekends, or you're looking to retire stress-free by the beach, looking at a world-class sunset. I think this is who the Nautilus is for.
Visualize owning a piece of paradise that not only provides a luxurious lifestyle, but also appreciates over time. With the Philippines' real estate market on the rise, the Nautilus presents a promising investment choice. Step back in time to a serene haven where the past meets the present. Embrace the lifestyle you well deserve. Create lasting memories and find your place in paradise. The Nautilus by Landco Pacific.
And just an hour away from Calatagan, we head on over to Nasugbu, Batangas, to visit the last installment to the Punta Fuego fame, the residences at Terrazas de Punta Fuego. If you're looking for a more private and premium beach home, the residences would be perfect for your weekend getaway. It's the first beachfront condo at the prime address of Terrazas de Punta Fuego. It has also just won an award as Best Waterfront Development at the Property Guru Awards and was highly commendable as Best Lifestyle Development with Club Punta Fuego's amenities and marina. Each resident of the residences is also entitled to an associate membership to the esteemed Club Punta Fuego.
The city, so many had to endure its loudness, its unforgiving nature. You don't need to get used to it, because only a few like you can run away from it. To a place where life is lived in whispers. To a place where the rustling leaves, the calm waves, is music. To a place like the residences at Terrazas de Punta Fuego, the finest Punta Fuego address in Nasugbu, where only a few can ever call it home.
We grew up in that area. My father had a small beach house, and Punta Fuego was one of the areas that we would go and spend time. As I got involved into the business, we began to see that this is an excellent coastline. It was at that time undeveloped, no clear vision, no clear concept of what that area could become. We saw an opportunity. We also felt at that time, these were the 90s, when we started conceptualizing this. We felt that there was a new generation coming in, more outdoorsy, people that would enjoy the sun, the sea. We wanted to have people with roots there that could establish, because we felt that that's the way to create value long term. When we came up with the vision or the concept, that I must give credit to our Landco partners at that time. They were quite firm on saying, if we want to create value, we have to have a discipline in the project. After discussions, they said, well, let's come up with maybe the idea of a Spanish Mediterranean being the coastline.
The way Landco looks at a project, we look far into the future. What we're after really is that 50 years from now, you'd still be proud of the place you live.
Many can just dream about it, talk about it. The exquisite view.
What's special about Terrazas is that you have a beautiful cove, crystal clear waters, white sand, and an exclusive cove. And then right immediately behind you are the mountains. That thing is priceless, no?
The taste of Spanish Mediterranean influence.
Now, the way we design it, we would hire a foreign architect. You have this piece of land in front of the beach. You tell the architect, we want every single unit to have a view of the sea. So instead of building a box, he would build a V so that all of the units are facing the sea. It's going to be single loaded, meaning your hallways only have one room side to service. There are only 132 units in that building.
One of the real strengths is how we work across those different scales and disciplines. So understanding the wider context of urban design and the broader master plan, and bringing that story right through to the architecture and the interiors. And I think contextual design is so important in this case, that the building, the design feels of its place. The opportunity to work in such an incredible setting Our brief here was to create a really exclusive residential sanctuary. So that idea of sanctuary, tranquility, serenity, this fantastic setting, that was a driver through everything.
Well, it's actually our second condominium to have double piping. As a unit owner, you spend half of what a typical unit owner uses for water. So all of the appliances we put there are energy efficient. Low E glass. Low E glass is basically a type of glass that prevents the UV rays from coming in. It takes less energy for your air conditioning to cool up your room. Sustainability is important for Landco, but it should be important to everyone. And this is Landco doing its part. We know how to build projects sustainably, so we commit to that. Every single project, even if it's more expensive, we understand. We do it anyway, because it's the right thing to do.
The Residences at Terrazas de Punta Fuego is designed with a planet in mind and is built for the generations to come.
That is the great thing about property. You get to enjoy it now. You buy a property, if it comes from a good developer, it has a good name, a great pedigree, build a house, enjoy it to the max. It continues to appreciate, and you're enjoying it right now with your family. And when it's time to go, you pass it on to the next generation, and then you just repeat the process. That generation now again enjoys that property, and then after 40, 50 years, it passes it on to the next generation.
You can have a good piece of it to call yours. Already a few made their decision to find their place at the Residences, and we wait only for a few more.
This is the last piece of property in Terrazas de Punta Fuego. Now, the Punta Fuego is a very exclusive and fantastic community. It is a place where you would love who your neighbors are. It is a place where your family could grow in security and frankly prestige. This is basically the last opportunity to be part of that exclusive community. So if you are after the address, the architecture, the neighbors, the exclusivity, I believe this product's for you.
Make the decision to call this place home, because only the few are the ones who do.
Last but not at all least, we fly on to the opposite coast of Batangas, landing at the vibrant San Juan La Ia, Batangas, which some call the Boracay of Luzon. Interestingly, La Ia has outshone Boracay with more tourist arrivals in 2024. Within the resort estate of Club La Ia, you have the Spinnaker, a beachfront condo which was named and designed after a powerful mainsail of a yacht. The Spinnaker itself has been cemented as a world-class award-winning development with its recent awards in 2024, such as Best International Sustainable Residential Development by the International Property Awards and Best Condo Architectural Design in the Philippines by Property Guru. Also, just very recently, it was awarded EDGE certification and is proudly pursuing LEED certification.
Exquisite beachfront lifestyle. The Spinnaker is basically the sail in front of the boat before the wind. It's actually the turbocharger of a yacht, no? Well, the Spinnaker, it's a medium-rise condominium. It is literally beachfront. You have a lot of these companies selling beachfront properties, but you actually have to drive to the beach. But this is literally beachfront, no? You step out your door and you're literally at the beachfront. And La Ia, in the whole of Luzon, that is a nice beach. I'm actually proud to say that the location that we're at, that is one of the nicest beaches in the whole of La Ia. The vision of Landco is really to show the world how beautiful the Philippines is.
Hi, I'm TJ Lozano and I'm the project director of the Spinnaker and at the same time the business development head of Landco Pacific Corporation. When I think of Spinnaker, I think about the beach that time doesn't exist and I think about sustainability, planet Earth. The Spinnaker will be an iconic sail-shaped beach condominium that will rise in Club La Ia in San Juan, Batangas. Club La Ia in San Juan is an established resort destination in the country. One of the perks, the benefits of living in Spinnaker is our residents and their guests get to enjoy the facilities, the amenities, the beautiful beach of Club La Ia, where it is located. And this forms part of the experience, the ambience, the ecosystem of Spinnaker. Club La Ia has lots of things to offer. It has beach club, the boardwalk, the plaza. Not to mention that Club La Ia has one of the best beaches driving distance within Metro Manila. First of all, we made sure that all units will have their own sea view. Okay, that's very important for us. Now, as a standard size, majority of the units are studio units with an area of about 36 square meters. It's the perfect size for a resort condominium hotel because our buyers, they have the option to lease it back to the rental pool if they don't want to live inside the units. Now, aside from the studio units, we also have one-bedroom units that ranges about from 40 to 50 square meters for more privacy. And we also have two-bedroom units that are located on the corners of the building, and some are facing directly the sea. The average size is about 86 square meters. The most beautiful units are the three-bedroom units that face towards the sea. The area is about 130 square meters in floor area. Now, we also have some bi-level units, two-floor units that ranges about 90 square meters to about 300 square meters. They also have balcony and garden. When we were conceptualizing the Spinnaker, we were thinking of a resort hotel-like beach condominium project. So we wanted our buyers, our guests to enjoy the same hotel facilities like what we have in the city. Now, what we did was, to convert, to allocate the ground floor to be our commercial area, wherein you have bars, restaurants, shops. Now, we put in a lot of conference rooms, meeting rooms, because we are anticipating a lot of corporate meetings, conferences, incentives, exhibitions, etc. We've also put into account the well-beings of our residents and guests, wherein we put a gym, a spa, an infinity pool that, directly faces the sea. Our kids can also enjoy the kiddie pool, and at the same time, they have their own kids play zone. On the roof deck, we've also provided an area for sky bar, a ballroom that could accommodate about 150 people, perfect for beach weddings. For the busy people and for some emergency, we've also provided a helipad on top of the roof deck.
It is the first of its kind. It is the first residential condominium that I know of that has double piping. Now, to explain double piping is that if you look at a typical condominium unit, if you look at your water consumption, more than half of it is really just flushing your toilet. Now, the Spinnaker is double pipe, meaning we have a pipe for potable water and we have another pipe for recycled water. Now, if you think about it, it is exponential. The water that you save is actually closer to like about 80%. The reason why it is expensive is that literally we have to build our water system twice. It is basically double your water system's cost.
We hope that Spinnaker would help boost the Philippines tourism industry, and our fellow developers will also follow.
Sail to your new home, the Spinnaker at Club La Ia.
Thank you once again for joining us today. We hope this session not only gave you valuable insights, but also a renewed sense of connection to the Philippines, whether as your next investment destination or a place that still feels like home. If you have more questions or would like to explore our properties further, please feel free to reach out to us directly. On behalf of the entire team, we appreciate your time and interest, and we look forward to welcoming you back home soon.